Most people are running a race with no finish line. They spend their lives grinding, accumulating, and leveling up, but they never define the point at which the machine is complete. They are perpetually one paycheck or one deal away from freedom, which is a moving target that recedes every time they get closer. On this channel, we don't believe in the endless hustle. We believe in the engineered escape. Today, we define the parameters of your liberation. We are discussing the exit protocol. The machine-like grind is a means to an end. That end is absolute autonomy. The 1% do not work because they have to. They work because they choose to. The exit protocol is the clinical process of determining the exact moment your asset's output permanently exceeds your lifestyle's input. It is the moment you move from being an operator of the machine to being its owner. If you have not defined your exit number, you are not an engineer. You are a treadmill runner. The first phase of the exit protocol is the burn rate calibration. You must determine the cost of your ideal, high-performance life with total honesty. This is not about survival, it is about sovereignty. What does it cost to maintain your health, your environment, your travel, and your peace of mind? Once that number is locked, you multiply it by the resilience factor, a buffer that accounts for inflation, market volatility, and unforeseen variables. This final number is your freedom threshold. It is the point where the machine is officially finished. Next, we address asset maturation. An exit is not just about having a large pile of cash. It is about having a system of assets that have reached a state of stability. You cannot exit on the back of volatile, speculative bets. A true exit protocol requires you to migrate your wealth into legacy assets, income-producing vehicles that require minimal oversight. We are talking about triple net leases, high-yield private equity, and automated business systems. Your goal is to move from high-maintenance growth to low-maintenance flow. Then there's the redundancy test. To successfully execute the exit protocol, you must prove that the machine can function without your active intervention. If your presence is required for the profit to materialize, you are still an employee of your own wealth. You must audit your time one final time. Every task you perform must be documented, delegated, or deleted. The ultimate sign of a successful wealth blueprint is a system that grows in your absence. If you cannot walk away for 6 months and return to a larger net worth, you are not ready for the exit. The tax strategy finale is the structural shell that protects your escape. Most people overlook the exit tax, the massive drain on capital that occurs when you begin to liquidate or draw from your assets. A sovereign engineer prepares for this years in advance. You must utilize the trusts, the jurisdictions, and the legal frameworks that minimize the friction of your transition. You've spent decades building the engine. Do not let the state dismantle it during the victory lap. The psychology of the exit protocol is the most difficult hurdle. Many high performers find their identity entirely in the grind. When the machine is finally finished, they feel a sense of void. This is why you must engineer your post-exit purpose. Freedom is a vacuum. If you don't fill it with intent, you will fill it with regression. You will find yourself back in the grind, not for the money, but for the chemical hit of being busy. True sovereignty is the ability to do nothing or anything without a sense of guilt. To execute the exit protocol, you must have the courage to stop. You must have the discipline to say enough. The world will always tell you that you need more. A bigger boat, a more prestigious title, a higher rank on a list. These are the traps of the consumer mindset. The sovereign engineer knows when the objective has been met. They take the exit, walk through the door, and never look back. The protocol is not a dream, it is a calculation. You track the numbers, you stress test the assets, and you build the redundancies. One day, the math will tell you that you are free. On that day, you do not hesitate. You initiate the protocol, you disconnect from the grind, you claim your life, build the machine, reach the threshold, execute the exit. What is your exit number? If you don't know it, you're just a passenger in your own life. If you're ready to engineer a future where work is a choice, not a necessity, subscribe and start the blueprint. This series is done, but the grind for your freedom is just beginning. We will see you at the exit.